This is another one of my quick updates on one of my other fish that I've recently bought. I mean, I've only had this one about a month, and this would be the pink kissing gurami. I find a lot of people do complain about how it's very hard to feed these guys, and they don't eat a lot of the foods that the other fish they've got do have. It's the way that they're designed, the shape of their mouth. They got that very strange, which I'll try and zoom in on. They have that very strange mouth, which doesn't open like most other fish's mouths, to be honest. And the reason why that is like that is because the lips, the mouth is designed to scrape algae off of things. You know, in the wild, the majority of their diet is actually going to be things like small crustaceans and mostly vegetation. I mean, you can see bits of plant floating around the tank. I put that in just to substitute for the fish as well, because I wouldn't just keep this fish just on pellet or whatever. I mean, in their diet it is supposed to be vegetation mostly. So as you'll see, there is bits of plants just floating around the place as well that he does peck at and things. He doesn't look very big in this tank. This fish is probably coming on to about 6 inches. What I've found though is, especially when they're smaller as well, some of the things that you can feed them, which is high in protein, it's going to make them grow really well, and a lot quicker than if you were just to keep them on bog standard food, is that the high quality fish flakes, something that these fish do tend to eat. That's something that's really good for them. Again, the algae wafers are something else that these fish, again, they do eat a lot of vegetation, so algae wafers is the right thing to really be feeding these fish. At the moment he's just in on his own. A couple of the fish I had him with, they were bullying him, so save him getting all beat up. He's temporarily in his own aquarium. This aquarium that he's in at the moment, this is a 2.5 foot long aquarium by 16 inches tall by 16 inches back. It's not massive, but it's only the one fish in there, so that's absolutely fine. The circulation doesn't look too great at the moment, and you can't see an air pump in there. The reason why that is because this tank is actually on a system with 3 other fish tanks, and they're all on a plumbing system, so they go around a sump. I keep all the oxygen and everything else out the way. There is a heater there. It's only because purely that's an inlet for water right there, and I just like the water to be flowing over a heater, just to make sure it stays at the right temp. But these guys, they're pretty placid, pretty mellow. You can keep these in with pretty much anything, and I have kept these fish in before with really small fish and really big fish, just depending on the fish you've got them in with. Don't put them in with anything too aggressive, because these fish do get beat up really easily. So yeah, I mean, ideally as well, you want to be keeping them with more than just one as well. But you will notice as well that the males will lip lock and they will fight. But yeah, I've noticed they don't really tend to come to any major injuries, so it doesn't really bother me personally, but each to their own. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.